Have you ever wondered why, even after a thorough cleaning, your home still seems to accumulate dust in record time, or why that feeling of fresh air just doesn't appear? What if I told you that some of your most trusted allies in the battle against dirt might actually be sabotaging your efforts and, even worse, harming your health? Get ready to uncover a secret the cleaning industry doesn't want you to know. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 7 helpers for cleaning that seem harmless but are silently making your home a less clean and, believe it or not, less healthy place. From the item you use to dust to that miracle product that promises to solve everything, you'll discover which ones are deceiving you. Stay with us until the end to transform the way you think about cleaning and ensure a truly pure environment for you and your family. Chapter 1: The Deception of the Feather Duster. The feather duster, a classic in many households' cleaning arsenals, is often seen as an efficient tool for removing dust. Its light appearance and ease of use make it a popular choice for daily chores. However, behind this harmless facade lies a truth that might surprise many. It doesn't effectively remove dust. It merely moves it from one place to another. The action of a feather duster is essentially to displace dust particles into the air. Instead of trapping dirt, it disperses it into the environment, creating an invisible cloud of allergens. After a few minutes, these floating particles simply settle back onto surfaces. This means that instead of cleaning, you're merely redistributing the problem in your home. This inefficiency is particularly problematic for people suffering from allergies or respiratory issues. Household dust is composed of dust mites, pet dander, pollen, and other substances that can trigger allergic reactions. By spreading these allergens, the feather duster worsens air quality. It creates a false sense of cleanliness that compromises the resident's health. For truly efficient dust removal, it's essential to use methods that capture particles rather than disperse them. Damp or electrostatic microfiber cloths are excellent alternatives, as they attract and retain dirt. Vacuum cleaners with HEPA filters are also highly recommended. They ensure that dust is removed from the environment, not just moved around. Rethink your use of the feather duster and consider replacing it with more effective tools. Your health and the genuine cleanliness of your home will thank you for this change in habit. It's a small adjustment that will make a big difference in air quality and the longevity of your clean. Invest in methods that truly eliminate the problem, not just hide it. Chapter 2: Synthetic Fragrances, the Scent of Concern. Who doesn't love the feeling of a sweet-smelling home after cleaning, right? We often associate the strong, pleasant scent of a cleaning product with effectiveness and disinfection. That's why we're easily drawn to disinfectants, multi-purpose cleaners, and fabric softeners that promise a long-lasting scent or nature's freshness. However, what seems like a benefit can be a serious problem. Most of these fragrances that intoxicate our senses are actually the result of a cocktail of synthetic chemicals. These substances, often derived from petroleum, can include phthalates and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, such as formaldehyde and benzene. These ingredients are added to create powerful and persistent aromas, but their effects on our bodies are concerning. Frequent exposure to these synthetic fragrances can trigger a series of adverse reactions. For sensitive individuals, they can cause skin allergies, irritation of the eyes and respiratory tract, headaches, and even asthma attacks. In enclosed spaces where ventilation is limited, the concentration of these chemicals increases, amplifying the health risks. The problem is exacerbated because legislation often doesn't require manufacturers to list all fragrance components on labels, treating them as trade secrets. This means you could be exposing your family to harmful substances without even knowing it. It's like a secret ingredient that isn't so good for your health. The good news is that there are healthier alternatives to make your home smell pleasant and, indeed, clean. Opt for fragrance-free cleaning products or those that use natural essential oils for scent. Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon are excellent allies for safe cleaning and odor neutralization. Prioritize fresh air and true cleanliness. Chapter 3. Disinfecting wipes, the trap of convenience. Disinfecting wipes are the epitome of convenience in modern cleaning, aren't they? Just pull one out, wipe the surface, and presto, instant clean feeling. They've become an essential item in many homes and offices, promising to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. This convenience is tempting, but excessive and indiscriminate use hides serious problems for your home and your health. The disinfecting action of these wipes is usually due to chemicals like quaternary ammonium compounds, which are effective at eliminating germs. However, the constant and widespread use of these disinfectants on all surfaces can lead to a worrying phenomenon, bacterial resistance. Much like the overuse of antibiotics, continuous exposure to disinfectants can cause some bacteria to become more resistant, making them less effective over time. Beyond the resistance issue, there's the impact on your health. Many disinfecting wipes contain substances that can be irritating to the skin and respiratory tract, especially in poorly ventilated environments. Frequent contact can cause dryness, dermatitis, or even allergic reactions. It's a high price to pay for convenience, especially if you have children or pets who might come into contact with the surfaces. Another point to consider is the cost. Convenience has its price, and disinfecting wipes, when used for everything, can significantly strain your budget. For general daily cleaning, often soap and water are more than sufficient to remove dirt and most germs. You don't need to disinfect every surface in your home with every use, and it's important to know when to use them and when not to. The key lies in smart use. Reserve disinfecting wipes for situations of greater need, such as cleaning bathroom surfaces or kitchen counters after handling raw foods, or when someone in the house is sick. For routine cleaning, opt for reusable cloths with water and a mild multi-purpose cleaner. This approach is more economical, environmentally friendly, and, above all, healthier. Chapter 4. Hard bristle brooms, scratching and damaging your floor. The broom is one of the oldest and most fundamental cleaning tools present in virtually every home. However, the choice of broom type is crucial and often overlooked. Opting for a broom with very hard bristles, thinking it will scrape dirt better, can be a costly mistake for your floor. It's a helper that inadvertently turns into an enemy. More delicate floors, such as wood, laminate, polished porcelain, or glazed ceramic, are particularly vulnerable to this type of damage. The rigid bristles of unsuitable brooms can act as tiny abrasives, creating micro scratches invisible to the naked eye at first. Over time, and with continuous use, these scratches accumulate, dulling the original shine and beauty of the floor. In addition to aesthetic damage, these superficial scratches can compromise the durability of your flooring. On wooden floors, for example, scratches can allow moisture penetration, leading to warping or varnish wear. On porcelain tiles, the scratched surface can become more prone to accumulating dirt and be harder to clean, creating a vicious cycle. The solution to this problem is simple: choose the right broom for each type of floor. For delicate surfaces, opt for brooms with soft or rubber bristles, which sweep dirt without scratching. For outdoor areas or more resistant floors, hard bristle brooms can still be useful, but always with caution and by testing in a hidden area first. Think of your broom as an extension of your home care. An investment in appropriate tools not only protects your floor, which is often one of the biggest investments in a home, but also ensures more effective and damage-free cleaning. Prioritize gentleness with your flooring to keep it beautiful and well-preserved for much longer. Chapter 5. Basic robot vacuums, not always a dream. Robot vacuums promise to be the ultimate solution for daily cleaning, a true dream. for those seeking convenience. The idea of having an autonomous assistant that sweeps and vacuums while you do other things is undoubtedly appealing. However, not all robot vacuums are created equal, and the more basic models can become more of a nuisance than a real help, especially in homes with certain characteristics. If your home has many shaggy rugs, high-pile carpets, or a large number of obstacles like exposed wires, furniture with thin legs, or scattered toys, a basic robot vacuum may struggle. These models typically lack advanced sensors or the suction power needed to handle such conditions. They get stuck, tangle in wires, or simply can't climb onto rugs, interrupting the cleaning cycle. The result is frustrating. You spend time rescuing the robot or cleaning the areas it couldn't reach. Instead of saving time, you end up spending it monitoring and correcting the device's failures. The promise of effortless cleaning dissipates when you realize you still need to do much of the manual work or constantly supervise your technological helper. Beyond the obstacle issue, cleaning effectiveness on shaggy rugs is a weakness. Basic models may not have the suction power to penetrate the fibers and remove deeply embedded dirt and pet hair. This means that even if it passes over the area, the cleaning will be superficial, leaving behind dust mites and allergens. It's a false sense of cleanliness. Once again, before investing in a robot vacuum, carefully assess your home's characteristics. If you have many challenges for a basic model, consider investing in a more advanced robot with greater suction power, smart mapping, and obstacle overcoming capabilities. Alternatively, for deep and efficient cleaning, a good upright or canister vacuum cleaner may still be the best option for complex homes. Technology is an ally, but it needs to be the right tool for your environment. Chapter 6: 2-in-1 Products. The Leaky Promise. In today's fast-paced world, the idea of a product that does two things at once is incredibly seductive. 2-in-1 products, like those that promise to clean and shine or disinfect and fragrance, emerge as true superheroes of time saving. After all, who wouldn't want to simplify their cleaning routine? However, this promise of dual function often translates into mediocre performance in both tasks. The truth is, for a product to perform two complex functions simultaneously and excellently, its formulation would need to be extremely sophisticated and, consequently, more expensive to produce. To maintain a competitive price, many manufacturers opt for formulations that are, at best, mediocre in each of the promises. The result? You end up with a product that neither cleans deeply nor delivers an impeccable shine. A classic example is floor cleaners that promise to clean and shine. Frequently, these products leave a subtle residue on the floor, which might even appear to be a momentary shine. Over time, this product buildup attracts more dirt and dust, making the floor dull and sticky. Instead of cleaning, you're actually creating a layer that will accumulate more dirt and make future cleaning more difficult. Another problem is that by trying to be everything for all purposes, these products may not be ideal for any specific surface. A multi-purpose cleaner that promises to degrease and disinfect might not be as effective as a specific degreaser for the kitchen or a dedicated disinfectant for the bathroom. You end up compromising cleaning effectiveness in the name of convenience, and that can be a mistake. The best approach is to use specific products for each task when cleaning demands more. A good degreaser for the kitchen and a disinfectant for the bathroom are more effective than an all-in-one that does nothing perfectly. Remember, fewer products but with clear functions and superior performance are worth more than a shelf full of empty promises. Prioritize real effectiveness over dubious convenience. Chapter 7: Abrasive Sponges. The Risk of Damage. The sponge is an indispensable tool in the kitchen and other areas of the home, but the type of sponge you use makes all the difference. Abrasive sponges, with their rough and coarse surface, are designed to remove stubborn dirt and tough residues. However, what's an advantage for stainless steel pans or resistant surfaces can become a nightmare for more delicate materials, permanently damaging them. Non-stick surfaces, such as pans and frying pans with Teflon or ceramic coatings, are extremely vulnerable to contact with abrasive sponges. Using the green side or steel wool on these surfaces scratches the protective coating, which is essential to prevent food from sticking. Once damaged, the material loses its non-stick function and becomes useless for cooking, in addition to potentially releasing particles into food. But it's not just non-stick pans that are at risk. Fine china, crystals, plastic utensils, delicate finish appliances, and even more sensitive tiles and countertops can suffer irreversible damage. The micro scratches caused by abrasion not only compromise aesthetics, dulling the shine and smoothness, but can also create small crevices where dirt and bacteria can accumulate, making future cleaning more difficult. The key to preventing such damage is understanding the importance of matching the right sponge to the right surface. For non-stick and delicate surfaces, always use the soft side of the sponge, usually the yellow side, or cellulose sponges. For heavier cleaning on resistant materials, abrasive sponges are suitable, but always with caution and by testing in a hidden area first. Think of your sponge as a surgical tool. It needs to be used with precision and knowledge. Investing in different types of sponges and knowing when to use each one is a small step that can save a lot of money and frustration, extending the lifespan of your utensils and surfaces. Protect your belongings and ensure effective cleaning without damage. Conclusion: we've reached the end of our journey, and we hope this video has opened your eyes to the truth behind some cleaning helpers that were actually sabotaging your home's hygiene and health. From the ineffectiveness of the feather duster to the hidden dangers of synthetic fragrances and the destructive potential of the wrong sponges, you now have the knowledge to make smarter choices and create a truly clean and safe environment for you and your family. Remember, effective cleaning isn't just about using the right products. It's about understanding how they work and the impact they can have. We hope this content has been useful and transformative for you. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue receiving valuable tips for a healthier life and a cleaner home, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. Also, give us a like to help us reach more people who need this information. Your interaction is very important to us,